Hello, air signs, sun, moon, and rising. This is Dee, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome and a welcome back to my channel where you receive divine guidance and encouragement. To my current and new subscribers, thank you for your support, as every like, comment, and share helps my channel to grow. And if you are browsing YouTube and you've come across my channel, it is not by coincidence. This is a divine connection. So go ahead and press the subscribe button and join us here because I would love to have you. Also, I invite you to join me on Instagram at You Are Following D2. So air signs, this is a general reading for you that comes to you from the Power of Surrender cards, which may or may not resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, just let it pass. In other words, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's get to your message. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit, what is the divine guidance and encouragement for the air signs for their well-being? This is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, you have one card that jumped out of the deck, so we're going to get that. Go with that first because this is, in my readings, urgent or extremely important, okay? So the card that jumped out of the deck is this card, which is Surrender Defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a moment empowered way, a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Let me read that again. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. In other words, if there is a situation that you are facing or arises after you receive this message, you're being encouraged to just allow whomever is involved with the situation or circumstance to speak first, right? Just listen to whatever they have to say, hear them out. Don't be anxious to respond. Don't cut them off. Just let them have the floor. Once they have done, then you're being encouraged to then respond to the situation in a non-defensive way. So that's going to require that you really listen to what they have to say, whomever it is. And in listening to whatever the person is saying, you're going to be able to discern what exactly is the root of the situation, root of the issue, the circumstances that you're facing. Is it that the person is taking out their frustration on you because of something that they are enduring with someone else? Is the person just acting out for whatever reason that comes up? Look, the horn blew. I'm sorry, not a horn, but someone set their alarm. It was doop. So I feel like that's confirmation. So you may be or will be engaging in a dialogue with someone who is just placing their anger and frustration on you. You'll be able to see and discern that once you allow them to freely speak their truth, and then you can respond. Confirmation again, you heard that? That beep? It went beep. So allow the person to speak freely, and then you can respond in a non-defensive way. And if you are aware of what the individual may be facing at this time, it's going to come clear to you if that is the root of the issue and that they're just really taking their frustration and anger out on you, which is not acceptable, but you'll be able to express that in your response. So allow them to freely speak. You don't need to cut them off, even If you feel like what they're saying is not accurate or appropriate, hear them out. Just hear them out. And although you may be feeling fired up, right? You might be feeling fired up. Don't respond defensively. Just calm down. Just stay mellow. That takes self-control. But you can do it. Trust me. You can do it. Who hasn't been there? I've been there. I've been in situations where I begun to discern, oh no, this has nothing to do with me. This person is taking their anger and frustration out on me because I'm the person that is currently in the moment with them on another issue, but they're exploding on me. And sure enough, they were exploding, right? And it had nothing to do with me. Literally nothing at all. And the person later acknowledged that, but I already knew it. I discerned it immediately. I let them say what they had to say, and then I responded to them, knowing that the situation had nothing to do with me. They were just misappropriating their anger and frustration. And, que sera, sera. I responded to their behavior with calmness. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I was heated. I was heated up. Child. You're not child, but I'm just saying. I'm just expressing like child. Let me tell you, child. But I was heated. But I was like, okay, I'm not going to match that energy. I could, but I'm not. I'm going to maintain my composure because I discern that this has nothing to do with me. I'm just the person that they're misappropriating their anger and frustration on. And sure enough, just as I discerned it, it was true. So I responded to the person calmly, and I did say to them, you're misappropriating your anger and frustration. This has nothing to do with me. This has something to do with an issue that you're facing. And your response to me regarding X, Y, and Z was inappropriate. And that person acknowledged that I was correct. Check. So I was proud of myself. For not, allowing that fire that was bubbling up in me to be unleashed. So I said all that to say is that we all have those moments, but surrender to defensiveness. Lower your guard. Listen. Even if you're dealing with a child or teenager, it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Surrender to defensiveness. Let your guard down. You don't have to, have your dukes ready, like having your fist up ready to fight back. No. Lower your guard and respond in a loving way. Love conquers it all. It does. And I handled the situation in a loving way. I can do it, so can you. Okay? So maintain that fire that's within you. We don't want it to get out of control. You see how it's ablaze in the background? That fire energy is out of control. My goodness. We don't want that to happen. Now, we know you can do it now. We know. We already know. Air signs. We already know. We know. Trust me. We know. Okay? We know. But maintain your composure. Don't cut nobody with your tongue, okay? Don't cut nobody. See that sword? That sword right there? In fact, in the tarot, the air signs are symbolic to none other than the swords. Put your sword away. Put your sword away. Come on, air sign. Put it down. Put it down. So, surrender to defensiveness. Operate out of self-control. Doesn't mean that they're right. And it doesn't mean that you're being weak. What it means that you have grown and you are mature, and that doesn't matter what your age is, because I know that there are some young adults who join me here on my channel. You still can operate out of maintaining self-control and also operate out of wisdom. Wisdom is not determined based on an age. I don't care who told you that. They lied. It has nothing to do with it. There are some young adults, there are some youth who are very wise. So if that is you, use your wisdom. Operate out of self-control. All right? Okay, so that's the card that jumped out of the deck. So that was an important message. And you also have, this is the card that was your main message. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. This is confirmation. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. What I just said about wisdom. Wisdom is not determined on age. So no matter what age you are and you're getting this message, surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. If you start second guessing, then you're going to start feeling confused. Is that me? Is that my intuition? Is that God? Is that the universe? Is that my angels? Is that my guides? If you start to question it and start to wonder, is that my intuition? Who is that? Then you're going to be led to not follow your intuition. So trust your intuition. Does it take getting used to? Yes, it takes getting used to, but the more you do it, the easier it is, and you will flow. Trust me when I tell you, you will flow when you surrender to trusting your intuition. It's amazing. So trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Trust that however you're being guided is what you should do in the situation or circumstance. So even if someone has a strong opinion, right, you're being encouraged to go with what feels right for you, especially if it doesn't feel right. Your body's going to tell you. Your body's going to feel anxious, or you might feel like butterflies in your stomach. Those are some signs coming from your body to say to you, no, don't do that, don't do that. Stop, red flag, red flag, red flag. Follow what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I hope you do. I trust that you do. So take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Trust your intuition. All right. Thank you, air signs, for being here. I appreciate you. If this message resonated with you, give me a thumbs up and place a white heart in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. Take good care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.